Hi, Leo. Welcome to your December new moon reading. It's also the winter solstice, and the new moons are all about calling in your biggest wishes. This is a time for manifestation, bringing everything in. So, what you're going to do is you're going to write everything down. Tomorrow for that new moon, all the things that you want to come into you for 2023, because this is the last of the new moons. And then you're going to read it every day. You're going to call it in. You're going to speak it out loud. You're going to bring all those things into fruition because this is the season to do it. So we're going to pull some baseline cards, and then I'm going to use some different decks to clarify each of these cards that fall out. So let's see what's going on for you. Okay. All right, well, I got to tell you, a lot of destiny is at play here because 3 out of these 4 cards are major arcana cards. Major arcana is all about fate and destiny and lessons that have to be learned, cycles that things you have to go through for to build who you are as a person here on Earth. One of the cards that you got is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is the card of fate and destiny in the major arcana, which is all about fate and destiny, which means that cycles are coming to an end. It's a number 10 card, which means 10s are about completions and to allow for new beginnings. So this is the time. The Wheel of Fate is spinning and in your favor. Judgment. Judgment is when you are talking to the angels, asking your guides for help. Judgment Day comes when a decision has to be made, and the universe is now going to hand out what everybody deserves. It's Judgment Day, which means whatever you have been working for, or you are now going to start to see the benefits and see what's coming from it. The Devil tells me that you are dealing with some sort of a toxic energy, whether it's your own that you're battling or someone else's, but there is a toxicity around you. And when we see the Devil card, it could be all kinds of toxicities. It could be abuse. It could be like I said, addictions. It's anything that is holding you back and feel like where you feel chained down to something and you feel like you can't progress and move forward. Knight of Wands. The Knights are all about messages, and someone has a message of passion and excitement and something for you. Somebody wants to party with you, offer you invites. That could be related to that Devil, so we have to be careful about that. Could be somebody who's trying to kind of propel you forward into things you shouldn't be doing. So we'll pull clarifiers and we'll see what's happening with that. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Okay. Okay. Queen of Swords holds the sword of truth. She knows that she is powerful and she's seen as the Ice Queen. So somebody could be seeing you right now as the Ice Queen who is, communicating maybe a little bit harshly, or somebody is communicating harshly with you. You're going to have to take it how it resonates. This is a general read, so obviously everybody's story is going to be different. But this means that there is a lot of truth being spoken right now. Justice. Some of you, if the wheel is turning and things are changing, justice is a card of universal balance. The universe wants equilibrium right now. So this has to do a lot of times with legal matters. Could be something like a divorce or something along those lines. But whatever it is, as far as anything legal right now, it's going to spin in your favor. If that's together coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, that means that you are going to be victorious in whatever it is that's happening. The Seven of Wands. You are hell-bent on protecting something right now, very fiercely guarding what is yours and not letting anybody get in that circle that you're encompassing yourself with, like a field of protection right now, and nobody can break through it. So you are working very hard that tells me that I feel like these cards together, I feel like a lot of you, if you're dealing with legal battles, anything that's involving kids, you are very fiercely protecting the kids right now and their safety and their happiness, and is your ultimate priority. The Emperor. The Emperor embodies all of the kings in the tarot. In the tarot, we have 4 kings, 4 suits, and each of the suits has a king in it. The Emperor is the embodiment of all of them. He sits in his power, sits on his throne, because he is very calm, cool, collected. He knows he has amassed all of the things he has, and he's able to rule the land because he is fair. He is a hard worker. He is somebody everybody goes to for advice and when they need things. And that's how I feel like you are being seen right now, is that the person, males, females, it doesn't matter. It's all about energy. So if you need to see that as the Empress, that's okay. The Emperor is, like I said, seen in very high regard. So people are coming to you right now, asking you for help, asking you to do things for them, asking for your advice. Could be advice even on legal matters if it's someone else dealing with them. But everybody is coming to speak to you right now and wants your truth, wants to know your side of things, wants to see what you think about the situation and how would you handle it. Judgment. Why is Judgment here? What were we just talking about? That Sword of Truth? There it is. The Queen of Wands is holding, that, not Wands, Swords, is holding that Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. That is, the communication needs to happen to cut through. There is no bullshit when the Ace of Swords comes out. There is no dancing around it. There is none of that. The Ace of Swords, when that comes out, things that need to be said are going to be said because they have to be. And I feel like some of you are walking away from something and using your words to say, I'm done with this. That's where that Judgment card comes in. It's Judgment Day, which means that people need to hear what they need to hear, whether they want to or not. And it's going to cause a walking away of sorts, whether it's you or you tell someone else they need to leave or whatever it is, but you are walking away from something very big right now. And more than fine, like you're more than content with using your words to get there. Let's see what the Devil is about. Why is this Devil energy here? Why is the Devil here? Why are we seeing the Devil? Five of Wands, internal conflict, which tells me you are battling something right now. You're not necessarily dealing with someone else with addictions, or you could be, but when Five of Wands is a big struggle, you are battling something fiercely right now. Whatever it is that you feel connected to that has a lot of toxicity attached to it, you are battling very, very hard right now to release this, to get rid of it. Like I said, whether it's an addiction, whether it's a toxicity, yeah, it's at the point of it's eating away at you. It is becoming like a living nightmare. You cannot, like a bad dream you can't wake up from. It's encompassing all your thoughts. It's taking over. And you are, I feel like some of you are looking toward an older female right now for help. Queen of Cups. Or you are that female trying to help someone through this if it's someone out, like something else. But again, you are very, very much in your head about it, struggling, fighting with it. And the Queen of Cups is that motherly, nurturing, that kind of energy where she will fix you and nurse you back to health from despair and ruin. So whoever it is, if you are trying to help this person, don't make it such a battle that it consumes you and it becomes all encompassing, because it doesn't ever help someone else not to drown if you drown with them. And I feel like that's what this is becoming. It's becoming a heavy load for you to take on. So this might be the time where you step back a little bit and you realize that you don't have to be bound and stuck to this. You can release yourself from this nightmare by using your words the right way and saying, it's okay, it's time for me to walk away, because the universe will bring you whatever it is that you need. But again, you cannot go down with the ship. It's not going to help anybody. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Eight of Swords. You've been so stuck in your head for a really long time, creating your own imprisonment. You're going to turn into your own worst enemy if you let this kind of energy take over. Because if you stay stuck here, after that Eight of Swords comes that Nine of Swords, where it literally goes from being in your head to becoming a full-fledged nightmare. And now you got the King of Wands, which means it's time for you to be able to tame that lion in a different way by finding your worth, your value, what you bring to the table. Find what it is again that you are passionate about and excited about, and move forward with it. It's okay to move away from whatever this energy is that is dragging you down, because I feel like if you don't, it's going to really consume you. But the universe is working in your favor. The universe, yeah, see, 10 of Wands is, I just said, it became a very heavy burden. This is the card of heavy burdens. That's the name of this card. The 10 of Wands is, as it's become too much. It's, you have to put this down. And it's a 10 card, which means that it's closing out cycles and ending. So right now, the only way for you to win in this is if you put this burden down. So whether it's your own burden, because it's an addiction or something that you're fighting, it is worth fighting the fight. It's time for you to walk away from this, what's not serving you anymore. And this addiction is not. This toxicity, this whatever it is that you are bound to right now and all up in your head about, you know, you have that 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and then that 10 of Wands. It has turned into a full-on burden that is, you don't need to take on anymore, because the fate and destiny, it's time for things to change. It's time for you to have the angels help you and put down what's not yours and only carry forward with you into that next phase what is yours. The spark, the excitement, find that again within yourself. I feel like that's a really big message for a lot of you. A lot of you have let that spark dim a little bit because of what's happening in here. And there's no reason for that, because the universe is absolutely on your side, ready to push you forward so that you can end up with justice. But see, the only way to get justice, to get those scales to balance, is to use that sword of truth, to speak your truth right now. Whatever that means for you, whether you're in a toxic situation at work and you need to speak up for yourself and say, listen, this is too much for me. I can't carry everybody else's weight and mine too. If it's at home, you know, and you need to tell your partner, listen, you need to help out a little bit more around here because this is too much on me. I can't take it. Whatever it is time for you to speak your truth and leave whatever it is that's not working well for you. 18 may be significant for some of you. I don't know why these two keep sticking out to me. 18, maybe something coming on the 18th, whatever it is, 18 may be very significant to some of you. I'm going to pull a love oracle card, and then I'll close it out with a song choice. I always close my readings with a song. Go look it up, look up the lyrics, look up the artist, whatever it is. There may be something in there that resonates with you. I resonate heavily through music. So like I said, I shuffle a playlist and see what how you resonate with it as well. You deserve love. You are lovable. You see, this toxic energy does not need to drag you down. You are 100% lovable, and this is a matter of you finding that love for yourself again. You deserve love from you, so that you know that you are worth more than this, that you can go into that emperor mode and defeat all the dragons and the demons and all of these things that were put in your way, because you 100% have that strength within you to do it. I think you're just at a place right now where you're forgetting that you can. But the universe is there to back you and is telling you you deserve love first and foremost from you. Because you can't give from an empty cup anyway. So if it's someone else you're trying to help, or you're never going to be able to help anybody if your cup is always empty, whether you're helping everybody else too much or you're not helping yourself enough. Either way, your cup is drained. So you need to let go of that so that you can find that within you again, to know, like I said, that wheel of fortune is turning in your favor 100%. So let's see what your song choice is. Are we on mute here? Okay. What happened? Did I mute it? Did I unmute it? See my days are cold without you. Foolish by Ashanti. Old song. Everything that I play is always old. I'm not a contemporary music pop person at all. Mostly everything I listen to is generally 80s, 90s, some older, some a little newer, but you're not going to find anything from 2022 on any of my lists. I hope this was helpful for you. I will be pulling a 2023 spread real soon. We'll do a card for each month. We'll do a 12-card spread, and you can get a general feel for what's going to come in 2023. I hope you have a great holiday, and I hope you find your strength right now, because it's in you. You absolutely have that passion and that spark in you to propel forward, because the universe has your back. The angels are on your side. The world, everything. It's all, the universe has got you right now. I hope this resonated, and I will see you in a few weeks.